Well, good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are up in Lincoln at the Mountainview Conservation Area. While looking through the weather map, I saw that there was maybe some mist and fog in this area. So we jumped in the car. I threw all my camera gear in my bag, threw it in the back. We're going to go on a hike on the Bruce Trail and hopefully see some mist and or fog in the forecast. I don't want to get my hopes too high because 9 times out of 10, it never really is how you envisioned it. While I was driving up here today in the farmers' fields and as well as a lot of the vineyards, you just saw mist everywhere, kind of almost rolling across the road. I wish I would have been able to film it, but I doubt it'll be there on the way home. So we're going to be here for at least an hour or two today. So we're going to go to the conservation area, check it out, look around a little bit, and hopefully find some great compositions. Oh. Here's a bit of a look at the rock face and what we were looking at today. So we are just on the edge of an escarpment. Yeah, I guess it was a mistake to put the jacket on today. There's a kind of a rock covered in moss as well as a branch that fell down, but it's perfectly between a little V-notch of another tree that caught it. And even though a fair amount of it is on the ground on this end, most of that side is completely suspended. That is really cool looking. I'm not quite sure if I could actually make a photograph out of it, but then we have a big rock over here covered in moss, and then a bunch of trees that are all laid down in this direction. Kind of could be a good little area, but I feel like everything's dead in this spot. I guess the hunters are enjoying themselves. Got a little larvae over here. Well, that tree branch was actually cut right down. Must have been really overhanging. We have another little V-notch with another tree caught in it. Oh, we got some evergreens. This is probably all the branches they cut off. We've been walking now for over half an hour, and we still haven't come across this conservation area. Although looking in this direction, I do see what I think might be a photograph. There is a tree perfectly standing up, almost dead straight, with a lot of very straight saplings all around it, but it does have the white trail marker for the Bruce Trail on it. All right, I'm gonna pan the camera over and show you guys this. While we were hiking along, I found a little spot right here with a bunch of very new saplings that are very small, like very narrow diameter, but they almost kind of make like a perfect little, like the vertical stalks going up everywhere. It's really appeasing to the eye, but I just don't really know where would be the best spot for the photograph. As the light is starting to peer through on the top, so I'm thinking if I could actually move back a little bit over here, I want to see what kind of composition I can set up. Now my first thought is there's little tiny pieces of yellow kind of dotted around. I think they're buttercups. I wonder if I could get a low enough angle to incorporate those and the very small little stalks. Huh. Well, might as well get the camera out. Okay, I'm gonna bring this down a little bit. What's kind of funny is this one is completely just me trying something out here. I have no idea what's gonna happen. Okay, so f2.8, 1/8 of a second. Let's rebalance this a little bit. All right, now I'm gonna explain the composition. So there is the white flower that is right there in front of me. And you can see how behind it, there is a little bit of brown kind of dead leaves on the side of it. So a few of the random stalks that are sticking up are already dead. But then you see that white, beautiful imagery right there with all that yellow popping out around it. So my very first idea was to punch in to a 1.6 crop and then center this right in the frame. I do like this one as well, especially with the background falling out of focus a lot. Now the background drop really kind of throws it out completely. But how you see the white flower, and you can see some of the stalks are already, some of the blooms themselves, like the flowers, are already starting to decay a little bit. And then we have some of that brown leaves in the back, which just kind of adds to the ambiance and kind of reminds you like, hey, fall and the end of the life cycle before a new one begins. So we're gonna try taking this one with full frame. You can see how tack sharp the focus is right there in the center. Now, with it zoomed in a little bit like this, you can see how it is very slowly moving with a bit of a breeze. So I'm just waiting for the perfect moment in order for it to stop moving and we can get the picture. I want to try incorporating a bit more of the height. Now you can see that with vertically orientation, it brings in a lot more of the trees in the background, as well as some of the actual, bit more of the sky you can see in the blue, in the blue of the sky up there. And then one more back into the 1.6. Now I'm gonna have to recenter this so it's actually kind of focused in perfectly. One more time. Perfect. Now we have a little bit too much of the sky in the background. So I'm gonna take one picture with it in this orientation. And then one more of me lowering the frame. all the way to its lowest setting. Then gonna recompose. So we still have the brown leaves and the white flower as the main subject. And the backdrop now has been completely taken out of effect. So I'm gonna have to angle down just a little bit to get rid of some of the sunlight. And we'll see how this one looks. Again, 1/15 of a second, f2.2. All right. Well, we were able to get a couple of photographs of this just a random flower sitting here in kind of like a sea of yellow almost, and very short stalks. So I'm not quite sure how this picture is gonna look. Let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think about this one. Is it too abstract? So I've been hiking around now for almost 45 minutes, and this is the very first composition I found that actually kind of intrigues me. Well, let's hope we can find some more. And if not, well, at least we got one photo in the bag. I'm gonna insert it now. Let me know what you guys think about the picture. Cool. That's interesting. If I could actually take that backdrop tree right out of it, you see, oh, could I do that over here? Huh. So while I was packing up my bag, and for some reason I was just kind of looking around a little bit more, like I pointed out earlier, this was kind of what I was seeing when I envisioned this photo. You can see how almost perfectly aligned all four of these are. And if you kind of fragment it out just a little bit, so if you kind of flare out just a little bit, you see how they almost act as like a perfect little straight line going down? Well, I was about to continue on down the trail, and as soon as I found these trees aligned like this, I just had to actually get a picture of it just to see. So I'm gonna try it in 2 or 3 different ways. I wanna see if I can increase my depth of field, if I can get all of them in focus. Otherwise, we're gonna have to focus stack these, and I don't really like doing that. So I was just blocking out the sun. This sun literally is popping up over the trees right where I'm trying to take the photograph right now. So it is playing absolute havoc with my eyes. But I was able to focus it on the front tree right here and then throw the other 3 out of focus. Now I'm gonna try moving the composition over again and getting just a little bit, actually let's punch into 1:1. 16:9. It does make it look a little bit more cinematic, but I'd rather stay with full, actually. So I punched into the 1.6 or 80 millimeters, and I filled the frame, cutting off this portion of the tree, so then you just see the rest of them falling out of focus. And we're gonna do it one more time. So here's how the frame looks. You can see the sun in the top left corner is really annoying right now, but that's okay. Now, as I was talking about, when we go back to full frame, you can see how the sun is just in the top left frame, and it's really cutting through right now. And if I try to eliminate it by putting this right in the center, it kind of brings in far too much over here on this side. And with no mist, really nothing separating it right now except direct sunlight, it doesn't really look that appealing. But if I punch into the 80 millimeter and then basically almost completely crop that side out, and then focus in on almost the middle distance, or We got it tack sharp on the front tree. We then fill the frame again. And then this time, we're going to focus in on the farthest back tree. Make sure that's nice and sharp. Because what it's now going to do is it's going to put this tree out of focus, and it's going to bring in a lot more of the backdrop. And then I'm going to increase this 2.8, put this back down to 1/8 of a second, punch back in, make sure that's sharp. So this time we're at f2.8, 1/8 of a second, ISO 100. All right, so after looking at a majority of these photos, I'm going to insert the one that I like the most right now. While I start putting away all my camera gear, let me know what you guys think about this one. Oh, while you're down there as well, please like and subscribe to the channel. It really helps. I don't know if we're going to continue on any further or if I want to go back to the vehicle now and get a drink because I forgot my water bottle. It's starting to get a little thirsty now. So I'm thinking that's probably what we're going to do. Oh, make sure I clean my boots off. So, it's been about an hour and a half now. Whew, that was a good walk today. Although it was a damn near 45-minute drive to get up here today, so I am keen to take full advantage of the day. And it is very dense in this area, but with the trees starting to change, it does add a lot of interesting color. And definitely this area, come the winter time, it probably will get even better when all of the canopy opens up a lot more and you get more natural light in, or if it's just bathed in snow. Oh, that would be a good day. Oh. Holy crap. What a fantastic hike today. I wasn't even sure if we were going to find any compositions, as this is a brand new location I've never filmed at before. But I do enjoy the excitement of going to a new location you've never been to before, you've never filmed it, you have no idea what's going to happen, and just hoping that you're going to find some just beautiful compositions. Now, today, as soon as I started hiking through the forest, I was seeing so many beautiful compositions. And as soon as I saw those trees, just the stalks sticking up everywhere with the buttercups kind of in the foreground, and that white, whatever that plant was, just kind of drawing you into it. And the backdrop very slowly being pushed out of focus. Plus those trees. I'm not crazy about the tree one, but that first photograph, I really enjoyed that one. Well, thanks for stopping by the channel today, guys. If you like this video, do me a favor, go down below, leave me a comment, like and subscribe, and we'll catch you guys again next week. Have a good day.